railway trains are more than just machines. There's something about them which seems able to harness not just the power of steam, but the power of men's imaginations. When the time came for British Rail to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the birth of the age of the train, engines from all over Britain and enthusiasts from all over the world congregated at a little town 9 miles from Darlington known as Shildon. Once there, in an orgy of superheated nostalgia, engines and engineers showed off their paces to their heart's content. And though the surroundings may not have been particularly dramatic, Shildon was exactly the right place to be.
Because it was in Shildon that it all began. They talk about the Stockton and Darlington Railway, but it was along a line running on this cindery bit of ground that the world's first steam locomotive-driven passenger train actually started. It was driven by George Stephenson himself. And it was at this pub, across this safety crossing, that they sold the first railway passenger tickets. And it was in these works that some of the first generation of Britain's locomotives were actually built. In fact, Stephenson's invention so fired the imagination of the local people that they gave up almost all other modes of employment and started building for the railways. Railway trains and then railway wagons. Rolling stock from this plant went all over the world, from St. Pancras to St. Petersburg and from Nairobi to Nebraska.
Nor is Shildon today a mere museum piece, but a successful modern factory. They make up to 1,500 wagons a year here and repair 10,000 more. They invest £500,000 a year in new equipment and claim they are as efficient at turning raw material into railway hardware as it's possible to be. Not only that, they make a profit, the best part of £1 million every 12 months. Imagine then the reaction of the workforce when they learnt that the entire Shildon complex is to be shut down from next year and all the 2,500 people who work here made redundant.
We've always built the best, the cheapest on British Rail. We've prided ourselves the best in Europe, and we've been told so on many occasions, and we knew that we thought we knew, that we would never go. We were 150 years of tradition steeped in Shildon, of wagon building, and we thought we could never go down.
British Rail's explanation for closing Shildon is that Britain's freight system has become vastly more efficient. They say they use wagons so much more intensively now, they need only a fraction of the number they used to have. And they make them so much better that repairs have been halved. Certainly some wagons can be exported, like these for Kenya, but nothing like enough to keep the Shildon works open and the town alive.